Breaking news! We're standing in front of the White House waiting to talk to the pumpkin president. We're waiting for him to arrive to give us some answers on what happened today.
Ik ben bezig deze fietsen uit de dam te halen en je houdt me op. Wegwezen met je camera.
What am I being arrested for? I'm a journalist. Do you hear me? I got immunity. Are you guys crazy? Let me go right now.
We're reporting live from Jay in the morning. Hey, Henry, you should get out of that water before you be eaten by those sharks.
Are you crazy? Get up here on this car now.
That round, oversized pumpkin sent you here. Why don't he roll his ass over here and walk with the rest of us? Is it too much for him always? Is he too old? Poor thing, nobody cares.
Oh my God, why is the seat so damn greasy? Oh, you're not thinking what I'm thinking, right? It couldn't be. It couldn't be. Did the pumpkin. I'm out of here.
Oh my God, it's raining, teddy bears. I mean, it's raining rain, so you should make sure you guys have your umbrella. I mean, you tripped over a puddle.
Mom, you were supposed to be warning me about the storm, and now I have to shovel myself out. What were you doing that you couldn't be the weather girl for 5 minutes and give me a warning?
Welcome to the show.
Not really.
I just want to say, Millennia, the movie was garbage and it totally flopped over here.
Het is niet veilig om zo snel dicht bij voetgangers te rijden. Je kunt ze bezeren en je kunt een bekeuring of een boete krijgen.
The pumpkin president's approval is falling, but more importantly...
Wait, explosions are happening behind us.
News 5, we were reporting explosions behind us. Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Jay, and you're watching The Morning News with Jay, and that's me. So welcome to you all, and I hope you all are ready for the world news of this week.
The Morning News with Jay.
The Senate voted down a measure aimed at reopening the Department of Homeland Security as a partial government shutdown looks set to enter its second month.
The no votes are 55, the yes votes are 45. The measure fails. The government remains closed.
It was the fourth time that the Blue Party have blocked such legislation as they push for reforms at ICE and Customs and Border Protection.
We need to change our ways before reopening.
The Senate overwhelmingly passed a major bill to address housing affordability. The measure would reduce regulations and put limits on corporate investors.
I still can't believe the affordability bill actually passed. This is huge for us.
I know, right? It's about time they listen to the people.
But it faces an uncertain future in the House after Pumpkin signalled that the SAVE Act must be the priority for the Red Party lawmakers.
Let me reform the SAVE Act so I stay in control.
Representative Jay Clyburn said that he will seek an 18th term in Congress. The 85-year-old made the announcement in his home state of South Carolina.
I'm going to stay for another term in Congress.
Clyburn has served more than 30 years in the House. That includes a long run alongside Nancy Pelosi and Steny Hoyer, who are both retiring after this term.
Telling you, the 18th hole at Augusta is calling my name.
And I'll be answering from my chaise lounge in St. Bart's.
Sounds like we both have a busy year ahead.
A Russian court convicted 19 people in connection with a deadly shooting at a Moscow concert hall in 2024. 15 were sentenced to life in prison.
Everybody on the ground right now. Hands behind your heads.
Do not move, or we will shoot.
The others received 19 to 22 years each. The gunmen were citizens of Tajikistan who opened fire at a rock concert before setting the building on fire.
So they all go to jail.
Yep, from 19 years to lifetime.
Я слышал, они были из Таджикистана.
I did hear they were from Tajikistan.
They killed 149 people, more than 600 injured in the country's worst attack in 2 decades. A branch of the Islamic State group claimed responsibility for the attack.
They finally put the people responsible for the 2024 tragedy in jail.
It's about time. I feel safer now that they are locked up.
In Ethiopia, at least 50 people have died and more than 125 remain missing after landslides hit 3 of the country's southern districts.
Help us! Someone is trapped!
We need more help over here.
A local official says that most of the victims were found buried in the mud after days of heavy rains.
We still finding people buried in the mud from the heavy rain we had for days.
Rescue efforts are continuing and residents have been advised to move to higher ground as the rain continues.
Higher up, everyone! We are almost there! The whole mountain is falling!
The Department of Homeland Security reactivated its global entry program. The Fast Track service is to get pre-approved travelers faster entry to the U.S.
The Department of Homeland Security is pleased to announce that the global entry program is back active so people can use the Fast Track system again.
And it was paused because of the partial government shutdown. A DHS spokesperson said the decision was to help the disruptions to travelers caused by the shutdown.
Who came up with a bright idea to close the fast lane to begin with?
That's just dumb.
A handful of US airports have and still see long security lines and delays lasting for hours, but all because of a shortage of airport screeners. Now we go to Semi, who is at the airport, so we can see how the airports are looking and what the people there think of this big mess.
Well, thank you, Jay. I'm outside of the airport. I have just been in and I talked to a few people who just ain't feeling what the airport is throwing.
How long have you been waiting here, sir?
I've been waiting here for 4 hours. The line is not moving. It is horrible.
I'm Semi with News 5 Morning News with Jay, and I'm here exactly for this problem. The delays at the airport, so it's true, sir.
You got eyes? Do you see how many people are in line?
It must be frustrating sitting so long as it's creeping by one person at a time.
If not the word, my head's ready to explode.
This is the same line. If you look behind you, this is the same line. They've been here since I arrived at 9 a.m. this morning.
Oh, it is almost now 5. It's crazy. Wow.
And then you get up here to customs and then looking at you like you got 4 damn heads asking you all these questions when you've been sitting here this long.
I completely understand.
Yeah.
There's no recording here.
There's no recording here. Okay, no problem. Hi, I'm Semi. I'm a reporter from Naomi 5 News Jay in the mornings. I'm here to ask you a few questions about the airport. I know you're running late.
Sure, but please hurry up. I'm trying to get in line.
No problem. I'll get you in line in no time. So what time did you get here to the airport today?
I had to get up at 4:30 because my flight was at 1 o'clock and I heard the lines are crazy at the airport.
Yes, it's been a lot of delays here, so yours haven't got delayed yet.
No, thank God. I haven't yet stood in line yet, and I'm not trying to be late, but you interrupted me, so I'm trying to answer your questions.
I've been hearing reports that the lines are like 3 hours long just to get through security.
Yeah, my buddy been waiting here since last night.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
May I ask where you're traveling to?
Oh, it's a work trip. I'm going to Alaska for a couple of days for work.
Well, thank you for talking to me today. I'm going to let you go so you're on time, but thank you.
No, thank you. And what's up, Jay? I love your news channel.
Can I ask you a question? I know you guys are in a rush because the airport is having some delays.
No problem.
I'm Semi, a reporter for Morning News. I have some questions about the airports and this delay. Have you guys experienced any?
Absolutely. We had to stay in a hotel last night because our plane got delayed. I just want to say that for anybody who's traveling, stay home, be warned. It's a mess. It's an absolute tragedy.
Oh, wow. It's that bad. So I'm sorry about that.
Don't get me started with us having to pay for our hotel.
We're trying to get to our sister's wedding. It's today, but I don't think we're going to make it. It's horrible.
Your sister is going to be pissed.
Thank you for talking to me. I appreciate you for giving me a moment of your time, but I'll let you go so you can catch your plane on time.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Sir, what's going on here? It seems like you're being put out of the airport.
Yeah, they're putting them out because they say I was screaming and being aggressive. I'm yelling and frustrated because they swiped my card.
Yes.
I paid for a ticket, they canceled it, and now they're giving me shit.
So they're putting you out. You got kicked out for that reason?
Yeah. Wasn't trying to hear me. My app said that my plane wasn't canceled, but they kept telling me the plane is canceled. It's aggravating after sitting here for 8 hours.
Wow, sir. 8 hours. That's so long.
This is the worst time right now to be going anywhere because they're incompetent and they don't know what they're doing.
Delayed is not the word. Unfit is the word. Unfit.
No need to elaborate. You saw it in there. There is wall-to-wall people. Isn't this what the airport gets paid for? Do your jobs.
You guys heard it here. The airport is a mess. So it seems like the rumors are true about the airport. It's booked to capacity, it's busy, and everyone that I spoke to today is having a hard time. I don't know, is it the time to travel right now, or should you wait until the dust subsides? Cause right now these people are aggravated and over at lines along, or planes are being canceled right now. And sir, how has it been for you working at the airport? Is there any easier?
No, I just want to get out of here, get a coffee and a donut. I'm bored to death.
Well, like I said, Jay, you heard it here, so that's up to you guys. If you want to be sitting in line or possibly being delayed or canceled, that's your chance to take. You're here with Semi at 5. Back to you, Jay.
Thank you, Semi. I hope it's easy for you to leave the airport with those long lines, and don't forget to keep us up to date if something happens. The UK Prime Minister was warned of the reputational risk in appointing Mandelson as US ambassador due to his ties to Epstein.
Minister, the ambassadorial nominee has confirmed ties to Epstein. We cannot proceed with the appointment.
Good God. Are you absolutely sure about this?
Please. That's according to documents released by the British government. The 147-page report lays out Mandelson's ties to Epstein. Mandelson was arrested on suspicion of misconduct in public office. He denies any wrongdoing and has not been charged.
I did not do anything. I'm innocent.
Cabinet Minister Jones said the government fell short in its due diligence of Mandelson and that Epstein's victims are their first priority.
We, the government, fell short in our due diligence of Mandelson and that Epstein's victims are our first priority.
In Washington, Epstein's longtime friend and accountant Khan told lawmakers that he was not aware of the nature or extent of Epstein's abuse until after his death.
Epstein's accountant keeps saying he don't know anything.
That was obtained by reporters ahead of a closed-door deposition by the House committee. Khan remains an executor of Epstein's estate and also denies any wrongdoing.
I don't know anything what my best buddy Epstein did.
We will be right back after a short commercial break, so don't you go anywhere.
This is the best soda ever! Naomi Cola.
Are you single? Are you looking to mingle? Because you're mad pretty mom.
I'm married, actually, in a very long marriage, so I'm good fit.
So when are you going to tell her that you have a side piece?
I'm not going to tell her because I want both of them. I don't want to have to choose.
What do you mean? You better choose right now or I'm not going home with you. The drama starts now, y'all. This is the Naomi Talk Show. Are y'all looking for some drama to unfold? Come and join me if you dare. The talk show theme might be going, but it doesn't mean I'm packing up my boxes. I'm here to stay. So make sure you guys join me every Monday for an all-new The Naomi Talk Show, because where are you going to go on Monday?
Honey, have you heard of Naomi's fabric softener chips? They make everything in your pants disappear.
What do you mean?
I mean, if you have letters or files or something you don't want the world to know about. Honey, that's too much. Honey, do you have something to hide?
Absolutely not. My clothes just needs to be cleaned. That's what you said. It cleans pants and clothes and evidence. Hey.
Well, our family has nothing to hide. My husband's just overly excited, but get Naomi's fabric softener in stores right now. It's the best.
We also heard about Naomi's fabric softener sheets.
Yes.
And they are completely amazing.
We erased our mother-in-law. My mother-in-law gave us this sweater.
Good thing we use Naomi's fabric softener chips. This is the best fabric softener sheets ever.
I must recommend
These are life-changing. Literally, they will change your life for the best. No more drama, no more weird smells. They smell like flowers.
Thank you, Naomi. You saved our household.
Hey everyone, how are you? It's me, Naomi, your friend from Late Night with Naomi. My show is on the air every Saturday night, so make sure you stop by if you want a good laugh or celebrity news. I'm here. Will you be? Hey, come on, guys. I'm really funny, and I have amazing looks. Do you see what I'm wearing? It's amazing.
Where is the Naomi chocolate chip cookies?
Over there.
Yum. Completely delicious.
Oh, you've been ghosted, girl. We got you. All you need to do is call 1-800-NAOMI. I'm a smack-a-die-ho. Will be sure to kick his door down and unghost him, because we ain't looking for no Casper. You girls have a problem getting rid of your creepy neighbor because he does nothing staring in your window 24 hours a day? Get the Naomi taser in the stores. Now you'll cure the problem.
Welcome back here at the Morning News with Jay. 7 members of Iran's national women's soccer team remain in Australia.
On behalf of the Australian government, it is my distinct pleasure to grant you permanent residency. Welcome home.
Thank you, Minister. We are so grateful.
And the rest of their teammates head back to a country now at the centre of a widening war. They travel to Australia for the Asian Women's Cup just before the war. Iran's sports minister told state television that under no circumstances would the men's team participate in this summer's Soccer World Cup.
We are not participating in the Soccer World Cup in America.
Now it's time for my mum, the weather girl. Let's see if you have some good weather for us.
Hey everyone, it's me, the weather girl, here to bring you guys the weather. And so let's start with America and go around the world.
A historic March heat dome is building over the southwest, with temperatures forecast to reach 107 Fahrenheit in Phoenix and the upper 90s in Los Angeles.
What is it hot outside for March?
A spreading storm system is moving across the eastern U.S., bringing threats of tornadoes and high winds to the Atlantic coast.
They're right on top of us! We have to find cover now!
On the other side of America, it's back winter weather, with dropping a feet of snow in the Great Lakes region. This all while Hawaii deals with over 2 feet of rain in parts of Hawaii, leading to significant flooding. So please look for higher ground when you can. In Africa, a yellow level 2 warning is in place for the Cape provinces in South Africa due to severe thunderstorms, so be very careful when going outside. High flood risks persist across eastern and southern Africa, particularly in Kenya, South Sudan, Mozambique, and Malawi. While there are hot conditions expected in northern Nigeria and western Angola, while drought persists in parts of Madagascar. In India, a mix of weather is expected, with fresh snowfall starting tonight in the western Himalayas, Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh. In the meantime, on the other side, heavy rain alerts for northeast India, so please be careful and watch out. Drier than usual conditions are prevailing across mainland Southeast Asia, though some cooler temperatures are predicted for the coming week. For whole Europe, the spring really starts with nice warm temperatures, sunshine, and here and there's a small little rain cloud. That's it. In South America, significant flood alerts are in effect for Argentina, Peru, Ecuador, and Colombia due to intense seasonal rainfall. This is all the weather that I have for you so far. So I'm going back home and I see you guys next week. Back to you, Jay.
Thank you, Mum, for giving us the weather, and have a safe trip home and enjoy the nice spring weather. This was all the news for this week. I see you guys next week. In the meantime, check out the Naomi Talk Show, The Late Night with Naomi, here on the YouTube channel. This was all the morning news with Jay for this week. I'll see you all next week with a whole new Morning News with Jay.
That's Jay from the Morning News. Woo.
Hey, Bill. Hey, Ann.
Hey, Jay.
You need to stop talking about me, bad-talking me. I'm a president.
Move out my way, Orange Pumpkin. I have real news to broadcast instead of throwing a temper tantrum because you don't get what you want.
This news anchor was mean to me. I want him deported.
We can't. He is already in his own country.
This is not fair.
If you like the news in a form like this, then come and check me out on the Naomi TV channel on YouTube, and I will see you there with a lot more news. Click the link below. See you all soon.